So speaking of kind of how things are going for the future, we have another user here who was asking Dean, his name's Dean M33, sorry if I'm pronouncing the username wrong, but talking about kind of like how in this day and age there's obviously a lot of different kind of gaming platforms. We're on PC, and we also have support for other kind of PC OS platforms, and also for VR as well. We have the VR bunch, but Dean was asking, will we ever see ETS2 or ATS arrive on new gaming platforms in the future, for example on console or on mobile, as those are obviously becoming a lot more prevalent in people's lives, you know, gaming on the go sort of thing?
Well, we would love to be present on more platforms, so the ambition is definitely there. Mobile would be a different kind of beast, because the control scheme would be very much would have to be simplified, and the gameplay would be adjusted. But then again, there is very interesting evolution in the world of how you can play these days traditional PC games through like cloud streaming server on any device, basically. There's very interesting evolution from NVIDIA just recently. There's announced some plans. Again, this may be a problem with the control scheme, but chances are, you know, anybody can just connect to the PC game running in the cloud and play our game on any device eventually. Of course, native console support would be absolutely great, and we have, personally, I get so many emails asking, and when is the console version coming for either PlayStation or Xbox or anything. We have made several kind of hints that there's work happening here in our labs. The engine team has this on their radar for sure. At the same time, the very same team is working on the new graphics features, on changing of the DirectX 11. It's all been a part of the push towards being more console friendly with the engine, with the underlying technology that we are using to display and run the game, operate the game, to make it more robust when it comes to usage of multiple core CPUs, to have like faster communication with a 3D card or 3D chip, whether it's a PC or a console. So all this should benefit the players of the PC version as well as the players of tentative future console versions. I intentionally want to avoid the term port, because port is kind of indicating that this is like afterthought. Once we move to another platform, we would like to be there really natively with full kind of synchronization of features coming to all platforms, which again makes it like more of a commitment for the internal team. We don't want to just, you know, pay an external third-party team to just port the game and move on. Once we have a port, we need to make sure that we can add features to it just as we can add to the PC version or Mac version or Linux version as of now. So it needs to be more involved kind of effort to get equal parity features and content versions across all the supported platforms. That's the vision, that's the plan, that's the commitment. I'm not ready to commit to any dates still. I feel like I'm repeating my words from last year. This is a long race. This is a marathon of development. This is not really a sprint. But so long as we have fantastic people that stick with us, there's always hope that they can last long enough to get to some cool stuff coming, and console versions would be definitely high on our wish list.
I know a lot of people, like you said, always been inquiring about it. I see it on the social media and every day and such, but it's always nice to receive a little bit of an update about maybe kind of the plan in mind, or the things that might be happening here within the office, and lots of people here reacting to that as well.